The Little Prince Reading Comprehension 7 for 45 sentence. I'm using the tools voice typing. This session I talking about comprehension, reading comprehension in English. First, I'll read the paragraph before reviewing this. I would try find out so if this was a person of true understanding, but whoever it was, he or she would always say, "That is a hat." Then I would never talk to that person about boa constrictors, or primeval forests, or stars. I would bring myself down to his level. I would talk to him about bridge and golf and politics and neckties. And the grown-up would be greatly pleased to have met such a sensible man. When you read English, you need to focus on the pronunciation, using some tricks, pronounce about preposition and suffix and so on. I'm talking about 45 sentence which help you to understand and make sentence. I'll make this bigger to review. Okay, good. And then copy. I'll talk about first and tense. English have tense. Every language have tense. Now, would you try to find out? Would you try is it happened in the past, and now I will try, but in the past I would try. We can say like this. So this tense is past. Also the same if this was and then past. Would you try? Whoever it was also past tense. He would say, also would always say, and would say also the past with the auxiliary verb. And that is a hat. This is a pact. So this is present. This is about quotation, speaking, and I would never talk also past, never talk, tendency. And then I would bring this tense is about past, would you bring, I would talk, and the grown-up would be greatly pleased to have met. This one is also different. To have met means it happened to be for the past. So and then when we can use the tense, which happened before the past, we can use to infinitive with the present perfect. So and then we can express like this: to have met such a sensible man. Now, so typically this one is past tense, and will try and meaning happened in the past. So we'll try. Past, we'll try. Like we say will, shall, can, make this, would, should, and could. And these are the meaning, the past. This is a now and will, shall, can, and meaning the present or sometimes the future. Now I'm talking about verb patterns. Verbs are very important to build, to make sentence. Now, would you try find out? So, this was a person of true understanding. Would you try to find out? And this one is very long. To find out, to infinitive. Find out is idioms. Whoever it was, she would say, I would never tell. That person talked to somebody about or starts. This one is talk to, about. And talk to somebody about something. This is a pattern of the verb. Tell me about your dream is also same. Tell somebody about something, or tell me something is also the same. Talk that person something about more constrictor, meaning like this. But something didn't. The writer did not mention this. So English passion is to talk to somebody about something. And then I would bring myself down to its level. Okay, this one is bring down. It's like idiom. Don't let me down. Let down, bring down myself to its level. Bring down meaning seeing not easy to explain, but meaning I would put myself down to his level, something like that. Would you talk to him about same? This one is a repetition of sentence and talked and about. And the grown up would be great pleased to be pleased to have met This one is same pattern. I'm pleased to see you, or I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to meet you. Same, but would you be greatly pleased? I was happy because at the time I had met such a sensible man. It's meaning like this. So, and then would you be greatly pleased to have met is about tense, but a little bit important part. Now I'm talking about nouns. Nouns are also important. Learning English, especially article. Starts, level, reach and goal, politics without articles, and neckties. The grown up. Great wisdom as such a sensible person. These are nouns, and this one is important because when you pronounce, speak English, these are very important. You should not miss these articles, like infinitive article, the, and just article about or earn, and also these words like bridge, goal, politics. These words without using articles. But the neckties, there's necktie. These are using with the plural. Well, now I'm talking about substitute of noun. Replaced noun position. This one better. Maybe a noun position, pronouns, and pronouns, and gerund. To infinitive. Close. The noun position. I also noun position. Try to find out is also to infinitive as a object of try. This was a person understanding whoever it was, he or she. Always say that is a that old pronoun, then I pronoun. Never to talk that person. Or Verb constrictor. I with myself down to his level. Talk to him as object, and the grown up would be greater to be pleased. Admit such a okay. Almost all pronoun and to infinitive for the object of try. I would try to find out. And now about this one. Defining noun. Describe the noun. Nouns. Of true understanding is describe the person. This one, that person. And his sensible. And about adverb pattern. This is just adverb and phrase and clause sentence. We try to find out. So, if this was a person of true understanding, and but whoever it was, if this was a person of true understanding, also the close adverb pattern, and also the but whoever it was also same. He or she would say that is hat. Then I would never talk that person about or stars. I would bring myself down to its level. Preposition, I would talk to him about same pattern about bridge and gold and neckties. The grown-up would be greatly pleased. This one, to have met such a man. These are adverb patterns. This one is conditional sentence, conditional clause, and also whoever it was also adverbial sentence. No matter who it was, and meaning like this, and about was constructor or and also preposition to its level, same preposition, same about bridge to neckties, preposition, boom. This is to infinitive. I'm pleased to have met such a sensible man, and to have met such a sensible man means here to infinitive as a adverb patterns. Okay, I'll finish it. Reviewing 45 sentences in English.